Hey everybody, as you can see, we actually have audio and video right now. I'm so happy. Some of you know, some of you may not. I have been having internet issues all week with Time Warner, and I have had no upload speed at all, but I test it like every half hour just to see. And lo and behold, we have enough speed to do this break, and let's hope that it holds. If it does, I hope that it does, we're going to be in pretty good shape because it's testing decent right now. So yay to that. But we all know it can also drop out at about a half a second's notice. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to bust through this because I am, as you know, a little bit worried about running out of bandwidth, or not bandwidth, but good grief, crashing. Crashing is what I'm worried about. So here's the first thing that we have up tonight. It is a 2016 Black Gold break, 2016 Panini Black Gold Football break. And this is break number 16 or 15. This is break number 15. It ended tonight, November the 16th. And normally I have a spreadsheet up that would tell you all of that information, but you know what? I didn't do a spreadsheet tonight because I didn't think we were going to have any signal, and then now we have signal. So yay for that anyway. And I'm not going to, and I could have waited and said, let's wait and I'll finish the spreadsheet and then we'll do the break. But no, because this internet connection has been so unreliable for the last 4 days, there is no way that I am waiting. We are rocking and rolling right through this. So again, this is the break that ended tonight, the 16th of November, for Black Gold Football, 2016 Black Gold Football. And we'll take a look. I'll just go back into eBay when we get our hits, and we can look up and see who has them or something if I need to, since I don't have the spreadsheet up and running, although you guys know who you are. And the other thing I will do as soon as we finish this, I did some breaks recorded locally earlier that I was going to take tomorrow to upload to Starbucks. I'm going to try to get them uploaded tonight too, in case this goes back down. Terrell Pryor, numbered to 100 for the Browns, first out. All of the cards in black gold are numbered, even the base. I'm sure most of you know that. Alshon Jeffrey to 225 for the Chicago Bears. I do notice a little chipping and things, particularly lower left and upper left corner on that one. I'm going to go ahead and pull these other two base out. Christian Hackenberg for the Jets to 25. And little bit of edge and corner issues that we kind of see throughout these things. Golden Arms for the Dolphins, a little Dan Marino, numbered to, I believe that says 225 down there in that lower corner. And I am so happy that we're able to live stream right now. I can't even tell you how happy this makes me. It has been all week like this, and they told me it wasn't going to be fixed today at all, and here we are. I feel so lucky. Derrick Henry for the Titans. This is numbered to 99. And there are 3 pieces of fabric and 1 piece of the football on there. And then they didn't even tell me if they did fix it. So maybe it's not fixed. Maybe we're just getting lucky. I don't know. Let's not curse it. Jordan Howard for the Bears. Do see a little bit of chipping, mostly upper corner on that. It is numbered to 199. You've got a piece of the football and 3 pieces of fabric for that one. There's another Jordan Howard right behind it. Definitely you can see chipping on this one. Upper left, lower right, upper right. There's quite a bit of imperfection on the edges and corners of this one right out of the pack. And that Jordan Howard happens to be numbered to 225. Nice big piece of material and a nice solid signature on it. Good hit for the Bears. For the Broncos, C.J. Anderson. And we have a bunch of stuff going on all down the left side there. Hopefully you can see most of that. All those little white around the edges and the corners, that's where stuff is imperfect on that card. And C.J. Anderson, a nice gold signature as well, numbered to 99 for it. For the Redskins, a little Josh Doxson. And it is to 249. Materials hit. For the Texans, J.J. Watt. That's our NFL shield there. And this one is numbered to 10. I think that says 6 of 10. It could say 8 of 10, but I think it says 6 of 10. So let's take, let's see how well, let me just see how well I can find this on eBay. If I can find it real quick, I'll tell you who has those. I mean, you guys know, but again, you also know I normally put up the spreadsheet, but honestly, 20 minutes ago, I had no upload speed at all, so I thought, yeah, we're not going to be able to do it again tonight, and then, bam, we're rolling. So, oh man, now my download speed might be gone. That's hilarious. Now I have no download, like eBay page won't load. Oh boy. Yeah, well, that sounds about right for Time Warner. Fix one thing, break another. Oh, that is just crazy. Yeah, so now the upload is working, the download isn't working. What are those guys doing with Time Warner? I mean, oh my goodness, whatever. Okay. So the Texans tonight, it looks like is with 12-ish is our user ID that has the J.J. Watt hit. Let's see if we can figure out anything here for the Redskins. And sorry, the spreadsheet is not done. Literally, I thought we were going to be stuck like we've been every other night for the last 3 nights. Yeah, now download doesn't work, so okay, good times. We won't worry about looking the rest of that up then, because that might take up all of our precious time, and we may run out of it before the upload stops working. So we'll recap this. Josh Doxson for the Redskins. J.J. Watt for the Texans. And this, again, this is eBay end date 11/16, which is tonight. C.J. Anderson for the Broncos with all kinds of edge wear and chipping, particularly down that left side and those left corners, or left when you're looking at it from the back. Jordan Howard to 225 for the Bears, also with some edge and corner wear, as do the rest of these have. Another Jordan Howard to 199 for the Bears. Derrick Henry to 99 for the Titans. And then the rest of those were our base cards. So that is locked and loaded. We got one done. Hooray! So next up, I believe, is our Bowman Hight Tek. Let me see once again if I can get lovely download speed to work here. Would be so fantastic right now. I just don't know how they fix one and mess up the other. Why not just fix it both, right? I mean, like, when you're here, why couldn't you have just fixed them both? Oh, but they didn't. Okay, so next up is going to be 2017 Bowman Hight Tek Baseball. This is a 6-box half case break. This is break number 2. And the first half of this case we did a few nights ago. So this is these are not in a sealed case because we already busted into the case when we got the first half out. And yeah, and some of you I know are probably in a few of the other breaks that we were not able to break yesterday and day before. Those breaks were completed tonight per the eBay message that I sent out to you earlier, and I am going to try and get them uploaded as soon as we finish this. I'm hoping, because I am just terrified it's going to go back down again after the way it's behaved the last 2, 3, 4 days, 5 days, however long it's been. Feels like it's been 5 weeks. So, Bowman Hight Tek. We opened, as you know, the first half the other day. We have 4 on-card autographs per box in this, so we're looking for 24 total hits. I do know that some of these teams were unsold, but again, since the spreadsheet wasn't finished up yet, because I didn't think we were going to be able to live stream it. I don't remember which teams are unsold, but you know which teams you have. Again, ended tonight 11/16, and it is half case break number 2. Zachary, I'm sorry if you didn't hit anything, man. That is never any fun. That has happened to me plenty of times. And Scott, all cards ship. If ever I have a break where something doesn't ship, base cards or something don't ship, it will always say that up in the same area where it, you know, says what we're opening on a given day. And Matt Sherry, I sent you an updated invoice. I sent you a combined shipping invoice like a long time ago. If you do not see it, if you're in the app, come out of the app and try to navigate to the eBay webpage from your browser. For some reason or another, the app can be really nasty and not work well with manually combined invoices sometimes. So, but I did send it a bit back. All right, so we just may as well look at we'll just look at these all the way around. That is, of course, for the Phillies with Ortiz. Willie Calhoun for the Dodgers. Tyler O'Neill for the Mariners. Our first signature hit out of this particular box. We have, I can't even read that, Becerra for the Mets. I don't know why I can't see this very well tonight for some reason. A little Jay Groom for the Red Sox. Nice hit for the Sox. Followed by Ian Anderson for the Braves. This is Adrian Morjon for the Padres. And was that all 4 of our signatures? I guess it was. So let's go ahead and get those in sleeves for this box. And then we'll take a look at the rest of our parallels and base and whatnot out of this one. All right. We have another Jay Groom for the Red Sox. That one's not signed. Is that Brendan Rodgers? Yeah, for the Rockies. And then Anderson Espinoza for the Padres. Cubbies fan, we did the Black Gold. We did the 2016 Black Gold that ended tonight on the 16th of November. I don't have the spreadsheet together, so that's why I also said the date. Because I know there's a couple of other breaks we have to still do, get posted, some make good stuff. Brendan Rodgers for the Rockies again. Andy Ibanez for the Rangers. Mickey Moniak for the Phillies. Lucius Fox for the Rays. He seems to actually come out of Hight Tek fairly often in a signature hit. Oh, there's a nice hit. How about a little Bo Bichette autograph for the Blue Jays? I like it. I like it. I like it. Matt Manning for the Tigers. For the Mets, Ahmed Rosario. Another nice, that's a nice little hit for the Mets as well. Alex Kirilloff for the Twins. Mickey Moniak again for the Phillies. Tyler O'Neill for the Mariners. You know, we might as well just pull the base forward. It's probably just as easy, isn't it? That's what I'm thinking anyway. Luis Castillo for my Cincinnati Reds. Kyle Lewis for the Mariners. Kevin Maytam for the Braves. Alfredo Rodriguez for the Reds. Yadier Alvarez for the Dodgers. And the nice parallel to 25 on that one. Nice low number parallel. Gurriel for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays are doing well between the Bichette and the Gurriel. You know I'm going to say the name wrong. Mija. Something like that. Francisco for the Indians. You see who he is. Oh, man. Good grief. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, it's just been... It has just been crazy around here today. That is Dylan Cozens. You know I'm not... Yeah, okay. It's Dylan. It's Dylan for the Phillies. Corey Ray for the Brewers. I like that hit. I guess I left one base card that I did not pull forward. And that would be Kyle Lewis for the Mariners. And give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to send a little text so they know what's going on and they don't keep calling me back. And otherwise, we'll be listening to the phone ring for a while. So that way, send them a little text and then everybody's on the same page. This is numbered 250 for the Mets. Black Gold was already done, Eric. We already finished Black Gold. And we're in Hight Tek, and then after Hight Tek will be Prizm. Justin Dunn for the Mets. Diaz for the Brewers. Torres for the Yankees. Castillo for the Reds. Austin Meadows for the Pirates. Oh, nice hit on board for the Phillies. How about a little love for Rhys Hoskins? Cubbies fan, immaculate. All of the ones that were not tonight. So any of the breaks from the 14th and the 15th, I sent everybody an eBay message about that, letting you guys know that I was breaking that tonight, and then I was recording it, and I was taking it to upload to public Wi-Fi. Then tonight, but right before this break, 20 minutes before this break started, I still had no upload signal, but I'm obsessive about it, and so I check it quite frequently. So I checked it again right at 10:15, and lo and behold, we had signal. So I immediately set up and started doing this break. The other breaks for the 14th and 15th have already been done. They've already been recorded locally, as I told you guys in the eBay messages. It hasn't been uploaded yet because literally I just got signal back as we started this break. So I'm hopeful at the end of this break, I will still have signal long enough to get it uploaded tonight. If I do not, I will still take it to Starbucks or wherever tomorrow and get it uploaded for the 14th and the 15th. Zach Collins for the White Sox. This is literally just the stuff from the 16th that ended tonight, and totally, completely lucky that signal came up unexpectedly. Castillo for the Reds, because they had already come and gone today, and it was not fixed, and I did not have any hope of it being fixed tonight, and lo and behold, here we are with signal. Forrest Whitley for the Astros. Yeah, it's definitely already broken, Cubbies fan. Everything from the 14th and 15th, the breaks are done. I started them this evening. I finished them up, I don't know when, probably 9 something, 9:15, 9:30, something like that. And then went on to do other things. And then obviously, as I said, signal popped up all of a sudden. And here we are doing tonight's break because we have signal. Bo Bichette for the Blue Jays to 99. So Immaculate is done, and if possible, it will upload tonight. J.P. Crawford for the Phillies. If I lose signal again, it'll be on there by tomorrow because I'll go to Starbucks. Becerra for the Mets. Anderson for the Braves. Keller for the Pirates. Keller again in one of the parallels for the Pirates. And does that one have, I guess, does that have a number on it? No, I guess it doesn't. Another Ahmed Rosario. So the Mets are cleaning house here, and especially with the second Rosario. Nice hits. Patrick Weigel for the Braves. Oh, I see a nice redemption coming up. Getting ready to make somebody happy. Yeah, how about a little Nick Senzel for my Cincinnati Reds? Nick Senzel has been a tough Bowman pull all year long. I will go to the checklist and verify that, but I also know that Nick Senzel is a Red. So we're writing Reds on there, but we will go checklist verify it before we wrap up. Sean Newcomb for the Braves in the parallel, numbered to 50 on the Newcomb. And then this brings us to what will be our box number 6 of 6 out of this half case. That is to 199 on the Torres for the Yankees. For the Oakland A's, Armenteros. Ahmed Rosario, because he's just coming out like crazy for the Mets. A little Ian Happ for the Cubbies. Lewis Brinson again for the Brewers. For the Red Sox, that is numbered to 5. This is 4 of 5 on the Devers. Nice little hit for the Sox with Devers to 5. Justice Sheffield for the Yankees. Some of those signatures don't show up on there as well as they do on others, for whatever reason. Another Alvarez for the Dodgers. I believe we pulled another Alvarez signature earlier, right? I think we did. We're going to recap it in a minute, and that will tell us for sure, but I believe that we did. That one is numbered to 199. And there's a little Mickey Moniak for the Phillies, who are having themselves quite a break between this and the Reese Hoskins. Doing very well with the Phillies. And then another Mitch Keller, this one to 99 for the Pirates, and that one with a signature on it. What other Kellers had signatures that I remember? So let's recap this, and once again, just for the purposes of letting everybody know what break we are in the midst of right now. This all ended on November the 16th. These are all from eBay 1116. This is the half case of 2017 Bowman Hight Tek baseball. This is break number 2. Mitch Keller. So we're just going to, this is just the recap. I'm going to flip back through our signature hits. So if someone missed it, or you watch it later and you just want to surf ahead to the recap, you are good to go. Shipping on this stuff, guys, everything that ended eBay 1116, which is tonight, and is breaking tonight 1116, it will go out most likely on Monday. Possibly some of it could leak into Tuesday, but I don't really think so. I expect it to go on Monday. And fairly soon, I will start putting up some new listings, but I'm not going to do that yet because I want to make sure that we actually are able to maintain a stable upload signal for at least 24 hours before I list anything else. And also, I have to figure out what they managed to do to my download signal in the process of fixing the upload signal. Yay! Still not getting the speed that I pay for. Pay for 20 megs of upload, and it tested out at like 7. But you know what? 7 is better than the half that we have been getting. I hadn't even been getting 1 meg for several days. We can do a break with 7. Yes, we can. Worry about the rest later. And they'll probably never tell me what really happened. You know, they'll like make up some crap. It's probably something they did. You know, it's probably somebody sitting in an office punched the wrong button somewhere. I doubt it was really that, but yet, I don't know. All right, so that is the half case of Bowman Hight Tek. That is break number 2. That's going to bring us to our 2017 Prizm football. And it is also a half case break. And it is a brand new, spanking new case that we're getting ready to open up. And what I will do here, because it is a brand new case, we're going to take all the boxes out. I will number them on the end because, of course, there is a case hit in here. And then random.org will choose for us which boxes we open tonight versus which ones we will open in the next break. And once again, I do not have the spreadsheet put together for tonight because right up until the time of the break, it looked like we weren't going to be breaking tonight. So I was finishing up the other breaks from the 14th and the 15th, and I didn't get the spreadsheet ready for tonight in time, and I didn't want to wait to finish it. Might have taken 10 minutes. God knows if our signal didn't last for 10 minutes, I would have been highly agitated. I think we would all agree it's better to break while we have the chance, considering the way the last few days have gone. All right, there's 9, here's 10, 11, and 12. And I'm going to number these, and then we'll buzz over to random and let random tell us which boxes we're going to open tonight versus which we'll wait for the next break. And I got a bunch of stuff, guys. I got a bunch of basketball, football, baseball, all kinds of stuff waiting to break that I just obviously hadn't listed because we've had so many problems. All right, let me get us to the right page here. And here we go. All right. Just going to hit random one time, whichever the 6 numbers are that come up first. Those are the 6 we will open tonight. And I better write that down somewhere. Where's my paper? There we go. No, that's not going to work. All right, well, it is 5, 6, 11, 2, 1, and 12. Let's get back to it. All right. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 11, 12 is ultimately, I'm just double checking that. Yeah, 1, 2, 5, 6, 11, 12. And 11 and 12. And let me try to pull up an eBay real quickly. I want to make sure that I quote you the right break number before I start in on this. So let's put in, let's see if I can get this to come up. Oh, that is crazy. They did totally like destroy my download speed in fixing my upload speed. Like, yeah, that is insane. Okay, well, whatever. So this is break number 3. So this is 6 boxes of 2017 Panini Prizm football. This is half case break number 3 that ended tonight, November the 16th, eBay 1116. That's what we're busting into right now. Figure out what's a good way to get that stuff out of the way. So in each of these boxes we should find 3 autographs and 9 numbered parallels. And every once in a while, they will take away one of our hits and replace it with a Panini reward points card. So sometimes we don't get 3 autographs. Sometimes we get less than 3 autographs and some rewards points, but I'm hoping that that doesn't happen to us tonight. Matt, no, don't do that. What I said to you earlier is I sent you that invoice like a long time ago. And on my side, it shows that it is the correct combined total. So what I had said to you earlier is if you are trying to pay from the app, you need to not pay from the app because the app is hosing it up. You need to like go to ebay.com and pay for it that way if that's the problem. Because on my side, it shows the correct total. So I'm just double checking it right now, and it shows fine from my side. The other thing I can do, let me just try to do this real quick here. I'll go into the order and uncombine it and recombine it again. And sometimes that will work. It doesn't always, but sometimes it does. And honestly, I don't know why sometimes it does this weird crap, but eBay has been certainly known to do that. So give me 1 second. I'm trying right now to uncombine it. And of course, as I said, in fixing my upload speed, Time Warner has destroyed my download speed, so it's going to take a second. Those guys are just awful. Like, what is wrong with them? They fix one thing and break another. I mean, page hasn't even loaded yet. This is how long I'm sitting waiting for the page, because, yeah. Oh, well, at least we're getting a break tonight. That's the good news side of it. All right, so here it comes again, Matt. I uncombined it, and I recombined it, and I'm trying to send it again, but it is just spinning and spinning and spinning. And there. Now, it should be, I mean, if it's going to work, it should work from that. And again, if you're paying from the app, don't use the app. Try to use something else. And ATX, what are you asking me exactly? I don't know at this moment in time who has paid and who has not, because again, I didn't get the spreadsheet completed before the break because I was showing that it wasn't looking like we were going to be able to break. The internet was still, the upload was still down, etc. But because I am the way that I am, I checked it again right at the time we were supposed to break, and lo and behold, we had signal, so I just started breaking because I didn't want to waste the window based on the way the last 4 or 5 days have been. So ATX, I'm not sure what you are asking me exactly. Can you let me know in chat what it is that you're asking? Yeah, I mean, obviously I have in eBay who won everything. It's just that normally I don't put, normally I would put it in a spreadsheet, and the spreadsheet would be up, and I would show the spreadsheet before every break. But because of the reasons I've already stated, I don't have the spreadsheet tonight. But yes, of course, I can see in eBay who has what, and everybody will get their proper cards when everything ships out. I'll print the invoices and prepare from that like I normally do. I don't know, Matt. I mean, again, it shows correct from my side. So it showed correct from my side the last time, and let me check it again. But I don't know why it's showing you one thing and showing me another. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, but it shows it correct on my side. So when I sent you the invoice, it should have generated an email. And if you go into that email and you click on the link in that email, it should take you directly to that invoice. Otherwise, You can go into eBay and you can go into my eBay items I've won, and you should be able to pay for it from there. Either way, because it has, I mean, it is correct on my side. All right, guys, so let's take a look at what we have here out of the first box. There's going to be a lot of base in here. There's also going to be a whole lot of refractors. A lot of the refractors are rookies, not all of them. Some of them are veteran players. And basically, if I read out the name on a card, then it's, you know, it's a refractor. If I don't, then, of course, it is not. This is Golden Tate to 149, Takrist McKinley. The vast majority of these are not going to be numbered. Gerald Everett, Laquan Treadwell, Travis Kelce, and then we've got these Kid Reporter advertising cards. We're going to find a zillion of those before we get finished with this break. We're going to find lots and lots of them. Alan, what are you... Oh, I see what you're saying, Alan, that eBay's preview doesn't always work correctly when you're looking at the total, but if you actually go to the invoice and click Pay Now, that it will display correctly even if the preview looks like it's not. I got you now. So yeah, perfect. Awesome. Thank you. That's good to know, too. I didn't know that either, Alan, so thank you. That is to 149, the Julius Peppers for the Panthers. Actually, let's separate our numbered refractors from our unnumbered refractors in case we want to recap that. Chris Godwin for the Bucks. I don't know why I turned that over. I know that's not numbered. David Njoku for the Browns. Mr. Jared Goff, who's been playing quite well for the Rams. T.Y. Hilton, Colts. If anybody ever needs any codes from those Kid Reporter cards, shoot me a message on eBay and let me know. I have some, and I'd be happy to send you some codes if you have a kid that you want to enter. Yeah, ATX, I'm sorry, I still don't know what it is that you are asking me. I am not sure. And Dave Diorio, I sent you guys an email. Let me go through this again for anybody who's jumped in late. I sent everybody an email that you were waiting on breaks from the 14th or the 15th. If you were waiting on a break, I sent an email earlier tonight letting you know that that was being broken tonight and recorded locally, because at that point I did not have an internet upload signal still. That I did the break and then I was going to take it and upload it tomorrow at a public Wi-Fi. So the breaks have been completed. They have not been uploaded because I suddenly got upload speed back right before this break started. So I started this break in hopes of getting it finished tonight while I still have speed in case it cuts out again. And then at the conclusion of that, I will upload the 14th and the 15th tonight, provided that I can. And if I can't, if the speed drops out again, then I will go tomorrow to Starbucks or wherever, and they will upload then. So they're done, but they're not uploaded yet. Raekwon McMillan for the Dolphins on that one. And, you know, honestly, I don't even know why it's back right now, but I'm glad that it is. Stacy Coley for the Vikings. Brian Hill for the Falcons, because they've been gone from here forever today. Eddie Lacy for the Seahawks. Pierre Garçon for the 49ers. Like, after they left, that's when I sent you guys all the emails saying, you know what, we're going to do them, the breaks, and record them locally, and I'll put them on, you know, the external drive and take them somewhere and upload them, because they were just like, yeah, it's something called FEC, like who even knows what that is? It's in the main line and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's working right now. Roger Staubach for the Cowboys. Just further cements the fact that I don't think they know what they're doing. Alvin Kamara for the Saints, numbered to 149. Reuben Foster. Kenny Golladay. Delaney Walker, Eli Manning. So again, any of those that we read off the name for are refractors. Any that we don't are just our regular cards. But it's about half and half. Ooh, I think we're about to make somebody happy. Leonard Fournette. Yeah, baby. Jaguars are happy. I like it. And... oh, okay. All right. So ATX, your question is answered. Awesome. Dave DiOrio, you are very welcome. Thank you for being patient through all of this Time Warner crap. And Matt, I do send everything out of this. That was D'Angelo Henderson, Trent Taylor, Emmanuel Sanders, and Drew Brees. I typically, guys, will ship the base. On the rare occasion that I don't, which would probably be like with contenders or something like that, there will be a note in the listing saying that, you know, veteran base isn't going to ship. But in this case, I do typically ship it out of Prizm. If you don't want yours, just let me know, and, you know, I won't send them, but otherwise, yeah, I will. Tom Savage to 275 for the Texans. Elijah McGuire, Budda Baker, Terrell Pryor, and Vic Beasley. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, man, Spectrum and I see your message there, ATX. Spectrum and I have had our share of problems over the years, but everything had been working pretty well for an extended period of time. That's probably my kiss of death right there saying that. And then they came and dug a bunch of stuff up in the backyard a few weeks ago. Amara Darbaugh for the Seahawks, numbered to 275. Adam Shaheen, Mitch Trubisky, Kirk Cousins, Jordy Nelson. And after they dug up the backyard, which I later found out was to repair something at a neighbor's place anyway, but the line also went through, you know, here, that's when I started with all these problems. And they kept telling me it was something different every day, and they'd leave and say it was fixed, and then it never was. And then today they leave and say it's not fixed, and suddenly it's working. So there you go. Pat Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs on that nice little insert. Thomas Rawls, cracked ice to 75 for the Seahawks. Rodney Adams, Tariq Cohen, Devontae Parker, Eric Decker, another one of our advertisements. That one's for 18% off at the NFL shop if anybody needs that. But yeah, honestly, if I had an alternative to Spectrum Time Warner, I would take it. Windstream does have something, but it's not in my area yet. They're rolling out some kind of gigabit package, and I'm sorely tempted when it hits my neighborhood just to jump ship. Corey Davis for the Titans. Adoree Jackson for the Titans to 49. Marlon Humphrey, Deshaun Kaiser, Jameis Winston, my man Le'Veon Bell for my Steelers. Which I haven't seen the game tonight. They're playing tonight. I haven't seen any of it though, or for winning or losing. Isaiah Ford for the Dolphins. Oh, if they gave you something off your bill, then yeah, you're ahead of the game. I mean, for me, it is just nothing but a battle with them. Devontae Mays, Ryan Sweetser, Charles Clay, Jamie Collins. In fact, the first day they came to fix the internet, they did successfully get the internet back up, but they took my home phone down. Then the same tech came back out later that night, brought my home phone back up, and took my internet back down. Jamal Charles to 199 for the Broncos. And then a whole new set of people came, and by now I've seen, I don't even know how many different people this week. P. Ryan for the Redskins, Taywan Taylor, Titans, Carson Palmer, Cardinals, Ted Ginn Jr. for the Saints. But it has been infuriating. And then they told me today they were going to start charging me for service calls if I didn't stop calling them. You can imagine how that went over. Tom Savage to 49 for the Texans. It's like, well, I will stop calling you when you fix my service. Malachi Dupree for the Packers. Isaiah Ford, Dolphins. OBJ for the Giants. Allen Robinson for the Jags. Oh, my Steelers are up 30-17. I like it. I like it. Oh, Alan, are you a Titans fan then? Because you say Brown is killing you. I'm assuming Antonio Brown, you mean. Must be having a good game, maybe, possibly. I don't know. My Steelers this year have had some games that, you know, the 5 interception game, I was like, oh my gosh, give me Josh Dobbs, you know, like what was happening there. And then we've had some really good games, and we've had some kind of middle-of-the-road games. I don't know. We've been a little bit all over the map. A little bit all over the map with my Steelers this year. Oh, you mean fantasy football. I gotcha. That's where he's killing you. I think my signal must be jumping because I'm looking at the video on my iPad. And it looks like it's pixelating a little bit, or tiling. Some people call it tiling. Are you guys having that? Or that may be a result of, in this case, me trying to watch it on the iPad. That may be a result of Time Warner screwing up my download speeds. So I don't know which. I don't know if my upload or my download is messed up. So here's the thing, guys. If this ends up being that our upload signal goes away, you know I'm going through this line. I will keep breaking it because we do already have, you know, boxes out of the case and stuff opened and on the table. This is Todd Gurley to 275 for the Rams. And once it's out, I don't like to stop in the middle of it because I am recording it locally as well as a backup. Josh Reynolds, Ardarius Stewart, Brandon Cooks, John Brown. So if the stream goes down, I'm going to keep on keeping on. It may pop back up as we go along. If it doesn't, we will still have the full break straight through on the recorded version. And if I have to go to Starbucks tomorrow to get it uploaded, I will do that. This is to 75, Cracked Ice, D'Angelo Henderson for the Broncos. But I'm going to hope, maybe we're going to have some luck and it's going to stay there. I hope. Christian McCaffrey, Josh Malone, C.J. Mosley, Brian Hoyer. I mean, that's why I'm kind of trying to cut a path tonight, you know. I'm just hoping that it stays there long enough for us to finish this break. Thurman Thomas for the Bills on the Hall of Fame insert. Jeremy McNichols for the Bucks to 275. Adoree Jackson, Alvin Kamara, Alan Hearns, Todd Gurley. ATX, you're looking for a Carson Wentz autograph? I'll tell you, this is, well, I don't know if you'll think this is funny or not, but it's funny to me. Terrell Pryor for the Redskins to 199. Nathan Peterman, who just got promoted. Joe Williams. Tyrell Williams, Corey Coleman. So, yeah, I had some 2016 Prestige that was here that I kept meaning to combine with something and put into a break, and I somehow just never got it done. So it was still just sitting here. And the last couple of days, you know, we haven't been able to do any live breaks, and I was ready to open something. So I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to open that 2016 Prestige. I'll just keep it myself. If I haven't put it in a break by now, I'm not going to put it in one anyway. And I had a Carson Wentz rookie auto hit in there, and it was numbered to, I think, If I'm remembering right, I think it was numbered to like 50 or something. I was pretty happy. Evan Ingram for the Giants. Josh Dobbs, speaking of my Steelers, to 199. Eric, there was Zeke. Oh, wait a minute. I did more than one black gold tonight. There is a Zeke on a shared card in a black gold, but I don't remember which one because I did also the recorded breaks from the 14th and the 15th. So I'm not sure if it was from the one that ended on the 16th or the one that ended on one of those other nights. Jeremy McNichols for the Bucks. Marcus May, Jets. Matt Ryan, Falcons. Golden Tate, Lions. But again, provided that the speed holds, I will upload this break tonight. If the speed drops and I can't, I will take it and upload it tomorrow, so you'll be able to tell for sure then. That was Davis Webb for the Giants. Brian Hill for the Falcons to 75 with the cracked ice. Tre'Davious White, Solomon Thomas, Ty Montgomery, Dante Moncrief. I want to say the Zeke, I want to say that card, it was 4 players. It was a 4-player card, and it had to go to random. And I don't remember us doing random in the break that we're doing for the 16th. So I think it was the black gold from whichever other night it was, the 14th or the 15th. But again, all those breaks will get uploaded and they'll, it'll say on there. Gerald Everett, that is the green, I think called Scope pattern. It is numbered to 99 for the Rams. Noah Brown, Jamal Williams, Larry Fitzgerald, Brandon Marshall. Wow, I'm just looking at that's nice little stats it looks like for Antonio. Loving it. Oh, how about the Chiefs being happy? We already pulled a Fournette. Now we're going to give you a little Kareem Hunt for the Chiefs. So we are rocking and rolling right now with Prizm, followed by a Kareem Hunt refractor. That one, of course, not signed. Zay Jones, Joe Flacco, Theo Riddick, and then we're back to our base. MVP Brett Favre insert for the Packers. Josh McCown to 149 for the Jets. Jonathan Allen, Juju Smith-Schuster, who also is playing very well these days. Chris Hogan, Marcus Mariota. Patrick Peterson for the Cardinals to 275. Derek Barnett, David Moore, Cameron Meredith. Jeremy Maclin. Ryan Tannehill for the Dolphins to 199. Chris Carson, Pat Mahomes, LaFell, I can't say his name, Polzinski. That's not right. Yeah, for the Jags, the guy whose name you can't pronounce and that has a Z in it. That guy. David Johnson for the Cardinals to 149. Why did I stack that in the wrong spot? Raekwon McMillan, Charles Harris, Jason Witten, Michael Thomas, and 18% off advertising card. Okay, that is going to get us started here on box number 3. 2 boxes completed. Third box coming out right now. Yeah, Alan, so far we've hit pretty well in this half case of Prizm. We opened we did a half case of loose boxes of the first off the line Prizm. We did okay on that. And then we did another case of Prizm somewhere after that. But I numbered those differently because the first off the line's kind of sort of its own product in a way. And in one of those, I'm pretty sure in one of those we hit 2 Christian McCaffreys in the same break. We hit 2 Christian McCaffreys in the same break of something, and I think it was Prizm. But I like Prizm. Prizm's always been one of my favorite brands out of the Panini family, anyway. Although there are some years where the design is, you know, not to my, maybe in my top 5, but I like the technology as a whole. And what I particularly love about it, in this year especially, they mostly still are flat. You know how some of the years, because of the coating they put on them, as soon as you take them out of the packing, they're out of the compression. You know, they bow up in the middle, like curve in the middle. They don't do that nearly as much this year, so I'm kind of happy about that too. Kurt Warner for the Rams in the Super Bowl MVP insert. A little Jamal Adams for the Jets. Yeah, their Eagles hits earlier besides the Wentz. Oh, the Carson Wentz I was telling you about earlier, that was in a box I opened for myself out of 2016 Prestige. Tariq Cohen, Chris Godwin, Vance McDonald, Eli Manning. It's a box I had just had sitting here for like ages, and I never put it in any kind of a mixed break or anything, and I just got tired looking at it, honestly, and decided to open it a few days ago, but that was wasn't in a break. Buda Baker, Marlon Humphrey, LeGarrette Blount, T.Y. Hilton. I also opened some odds and ends baseball boxes that I had, and I didn't hit anything on those. They were brutal. Bucky Hodges for the Vikings, numbered to 25. Like, do you ever? I never see any Bucky Hodges. That's like kind of unusual. And it's just a B and an H, so he did not waste any time. Trent Taylor, Reuben Foster, Derrick Henry, Ted Ginn Jr. I know we have a redemption there, but I'm letting it ride for a minute. We'll flip it over after we go through the rest of these. Suspense. Travis Benjamin to 275. For the Chargers. Keep stuck in the wrong place. C.J. Beathard, Marshawn Lattimore. Tom Brady. Don't pull a lot of Tom Brady out of here either. Allen Robinson, Kid Reporter. Justin Houston to 199 for the Chiefs. Gerald Everett, Elijah McGuire. What are you asking me? Did I remember any Atlanta cards? Oh, man, and the black gold. Oh, good grief. No, I don't know which. I'm sorry, because we opened black gold tonight, and then I opened black gold earlier tonight in the recorded break because I have to upload it because I didn't think we were going to have any signal, and I don't remember which thing was in which. Von Miller, Eric Decker. Not to mention the fact that I did the breaks for the 14th and the 15th, like just before we did this break. So I've really done 3 nights worth of breaks right in a row. So for me to quote one out of one break versus another, I don't know. Cam Newton, Rise Up insert. Another Amara Darball. This one is to 275. Gerard Davis, Malachi Dupree, Cam Newton, Vic Beasley. I am super hoping that we can hang on to the signal long enough to get it all uploaded tonight. Jared Cook /49 for the Raiders. Corey Davis, Tease Tabor, J.J. Watt, Travis Kelce. I will upload the 14th first, since that's the oldest break. Then after that, I will upload the recorded break from the 15th. And then finally, we'll upload the recorded version of this break that we're doing live right now. Zay Jones for the Buffalo Bills. Gerald Everett for the Rams /49. Deshaun Kaiser, Rodney Adams, Patrick Peterson, Drew Brees. Oh, look, 2 ad cards back to back. Oh, Pittsburgh. Oh, yeah, Pittsburgh's defense has been good lately. Michael Strahan for the Giants. Kind of like almost reminds me of Steel Curtain days, right? I mean, like we're not to that point yet, but the defensive side of the ball has been looking pretty darn good lately. Aaron Jones /149 for the Packers. Wish that was signed for you. Kenny Golladay, Stacey Coley, Bruce Ellington, Jamie Collins. Jameis Winston for the Bucks /225. Nice low number. Parallel. Andy Dalton /275 for the Bengals. David Njoku, D'Angelo Henderson, Jamison Crowder, Pierre Garçon. Advertising thing. Matt Stafford for the Lions /199. Evan Ingram, Chesson, Alex Smith, Abdullah. I just saw Trevor Siemian go by. Can you guys even believe that we are back to Brock Osweiler with the Broncos again? Like, what in the world? What kind of parallel universe are we living in here? They just need Paxton to get, well, and start throwing the ball again. Julius Thomas /99 for the Dolphins. Isaiah Ford, Takarist McKinley, Carlos Hyde, Le'Veon Bell. And our redemption, drum roll, Corey Davis. That is going to be a Tennessee Titan. I am pretty sure, but we will go checklist verify that at the end. We're not going to stop and do it right now because I'm still cutting the path just in case signal goes away again. We're gonna try to get it done before then. Ooh, I think I see something, I think I see potentially something nice hiding in one of these stacks. I'm not 100% sure because I only caught the edge of it, but I think we might have a good one in here. Well, at least in terms of numbering. I couldn't see the player, but in terms of numbering, I'm pretty sure we got a good one in here. Tell you what else I'm probably going to end up opening for myself pretty soon. It's that right there. Because that's another thing I've had sitting around forever. And I don't even know why I have it. Because I was opening Prime Signatures as cases. Like full cases. And somehow I have 2 loose boxes. And I don't really know why. If I had bought them to do as a mixer. Or if I don't know why I have them. But I do. And yeah, I'm probably going to have to open those before too long because I'm tired looking at them too. Thomas Rawls for the Seahawks. That is to 275. Kenny Galladay, Stacy Coley, Jesse James, Marcus Mariota. Oh, somebody hit a 1/1 Carlos Hyde. Oh, ATX, a 1/1 Carlos Hyde, Jumbo Patch, and Immaculate. Nice. Nice, nice. Elijah Qualls to 75. Little cracked ice for the Eagles with Elijah Qualls. And there's Mitch Trubisky. Yeah, I have a full case of Immaculate left to open. Well, we only had the half case that I sold the other day was a loose half that I split with someone. And then I have a whole sealed case that I haven't done anything with yet. That'll be going up pretty soon. Wayne Gallman, sorry. Isaiah Crowell, Brian Hoyer. Randy Moss for the Vikings to 84 on the tribute. That I think is the first, that's the first Randy Moss tribute that I remember seeing out of the Prizm that we've opened. We could have had another one and I just don't remember it, but it's the first one I really remember seeing that was numbered. LaShawn McCoy to 199 for the Bills. Hassan Reddick, D'Angelo Henderson, Terrence Williams, Jeremy Maclin. Mac Hollins, I pull him a lot. Mac Hollins to 25, so nice low number for the Eagles. We've pulled a bunch of parallels to 25 tonight. Tywan Taylor, Devontae Mays, Devonta Freeman, Theo Riddick. Shelton Gibson. All of a sudden, the Eagles are on fire. Fire, fire. You guys remember Beavis and Butthead? Fire, fire. Yeah, I can't do the sound, but anyway. I would normally say the rest of some of the things that Beavis and Butthead say, but it's a family. This is a family broadcast. Shelton Gibson was to 99, if I didn't say that, for the Eagles. Mike Williams, Raekwon McMillan, Mike Evans, Brandon Marshall. You guys probably, half of you, or more than half of you, probably don't even remember Beavis and Butthead. Carlos Hyde to 149 for the 49ers. Ryan Sweetser, James Conner, yay. Cody Kessler, Paul, whose name I can't pronounce. Well, whose last name I can't pronounce, to be specific. Of course, I can say his first name. Zach Ertz. I told you, man, the Eagles started flowing. They're just going to keep on rolling. That is to 275 on Zach Ertz. Devontae Mays, James Conner again. Kelvin Benjamin, Michael Thomas. A little John Elway insert. Class of 2004. O.J. Howard for the Bucks to 149. Charles Harris, Chris Carson, Cole Beasley, Dante Moncrief. Oh, you needed the orange one. Well, good. I'm glad that we got you the last piece of the rainbow of Zach Ertz then. It's hard chasing all the color parallels in Prizm. Phillip Rivers to 49 for the Chargers. Brian Hill, Salmon J. Pirine, Matthew, Corey Coleman. Where is that good-looking card that I think should be in here? Where is it? Oh, I see it coming up, maybe. Deshaun Watson on the little instant impact insert. It's not numbered, but still it's a happy thing. Gary and Conley for the Raiders to 275. Ryan Sweetser, Adam Shaheen, Aaron Rodgers, Todd Gurley. And here it is. This is the color I thought I saw peeking out at us. And I did. It is Danny Woodhead for the Ravens. And it is 2 of 5. Usually you expect those to be kind of 1 of 1, but that is not 1 of 1. It is 2 of 5. Danny Woodhead. Still cool. But that's the one I saw the edge of. Kyle Williams for the Bills to 99. James Conner again. That's like 3 in a row for James Conner. Hassan Reddick, Aaron Donald, John Brown. Rise Up, OBJ. Elijah Hood, 149 for the Raiders. Trent Taylor, Reuben Foster, TJ Yeldon, Golden Tate. And that brings us into box number 5 that I'm cutting the plastic on right now, 5 of 6. I'll move these guys over. If you haven't done a break with me before, you probably wonder why I keep moving those. It's because I have a weird thing about that stack getting too high back there. It just makes me nervous. I'm always afraid that some of these other boxes or things are going to somehow fall over and send those cards flying, and I don't know. I'm weird about it, so I move them. And I have mats off to my right as well that I use for sorting. So I just set them over there in much smaller, shorter stacks to make me feel better, basically. But they don't ever go off the mat, so. Well, I mean, obviously they do go off the mat at some point, but you know what I mean. They're on the mat, they go into their sleeves or their top loaders, they get sorted, and then go into their team bags and shipping envelopes and that kind of stuff. They don't, yeah, when they're on the table, they're on a mat, is the point I'm making. I'm so happy that we have Signal back. You don't even know. This has been like the worst week. Of course, it looks like I'll have them back out here tomorrow for download. Although, really, I might just suffer through the slower download because I'm afraid they'll mess up my upload again if I have them try to fix the download. And the download really affects only me. The upload affects the ability to do the breaks. So I guess if I have to choose, I'll take the slow download. Keep the at least viable upload. Man, Eagles, Eagles, Eagles. Everywhere you look are Eagles. This is to 149 with Corey Clement. So that is a case of asking, ye shall receive, right? Because somebody said, come on, Eagles, or need some Eagles, and then it's just been all about them since then. Chad Hansen, Elijah Hood, Jared Goff, Mike Glennon. Julian Edelman to 149. Dalvin Cook. Aaron Jones. Terrell Pryor, whoops, Doug Martin, and a Kid Reporter card trying to stick to the back of another card. Well, there is your Carson Wentz, but it's not the one you wanted. I know you want him to be signed or parallel or something, but we got a little ways to go yet. Jordan Matthews to 199 for the Bills. Curtis Samuel, TJ Logan, Torrey Smith, Brian Orica, Brian. Sterling Shepard, cracked ice for the Giants, 275. O.J. Howard, Josh Dobbs, Willie Snead, James Harrison, advertising card. Oh, Alan needs a Kenny G. You need a little Kenny Galladay. Okay. A little Kenny Galladay in the universe. We'll see if we can find you one. O.J. Howard in the rookie introductions insert. Charles Harris to 49 for the Dolphins. Marlon Mack, Dede Westbrook, Eddie Lacy, Mike Wallace. Oops, I see we're getting ready to lose a hit to Panini Reward Points. Peyton Manning, Super Bowl MVP. I swear to you, how many of those are we going to pull this week? There's been like so many. Deonta Foreman, Brad Kaya, Delaney Walker, and Lamar Miller. Like, I've pulled a bunch of Panini Rewards cards this week. Or maybe this week and last week. Recently, anyway. Recently. Bugs me, too. I don't like them. Zach Miller to 199 for the Bears. D'Angelo Yancey, TJ Watt, Emmanuel Sanders, Marvin Jones. Instant Impact, O.J. Howard. Followed by another O.J. Howard. That one is to 275 in the orange parallel. Jamal Adams, Robert Davis, Devontae Parker, Zach Miller. A little Fran Tarkenton, Hall of Fame for the Vikings. D'Angelo Yancey to 199 for the Pack. Amara Darbaugh, John Ross, OBJ, James White. T.Y. Hilton to 149. Jonnu Smith, Davis Webb, Andy Dalton, Tyler Eifert, and a kid reporter card that flew off the stack and onto the ground. Well, not the ground, the mat. You know what I meant. Deshaun Kaiser for the Browns. Poor Deshaun has had a bit of a rough season, but if they'll stick with him and, you know, work with the kid and give him a chance, I think he could be good. It's just going to take him a little while, you know. Plus, by the way, they need to upgrade everybody around him, too, to make his life easier. Malik McDowell, Malik Hooker, Jameis Winston, James White. James White again. This one to 275 in the orange parallel. Donnell Pumphrey, Jabril Peppers, Laquan Treadwell, Zach Miller, and a little 18% off dealio for the NFL shop. All right, here we go. This is box 6 of 6. And dare I say it, let's knock some wood. I think we're going to make it. I think we're going to get through the whole break. Yay! Steelers are up 40-17. I love it. Thank you, ATX, for that score update. Oh, and Alan says, and they're marching. We're still rolling down the field. Yay! Makes me very happy. Has Juju done anything tonight? Like, I love Juju Smith-Schuster. And this is going to sound weird, but my UPS delivery guy, I see him all the time because there's always, you know, stuff coming and going for these cards. And so he's a Steelers fan. I found that out right away. And we're always talking football whenever he's delivering stuff. And I remember after the draft, he was all excited about James Conner, which I like James Conner too, don't get me wrong. I like him as well. But I kept saying, you know, I like Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's like, no, it's not gonna, it's going to be James Conner. I'm like, all right. And then through training camp, he's still like, yeah, it's going to be James Conner. Through the exhibition games, it's going to be James Conner. And I'm still going, you know, I really like Juju Smith-Schuster out of this rookie class. So finally, of course, you know the rest of that story. Juju's come on, been quite good this year. But the first game where he really broke out and did fairly well, I get a knock at the door, and it's my UPS driver. He has no packages for me. He just stopped on my street to give me a high five and tell me that he was excited that Juju played well, which I thought was pretty cool. That is numbered to 10, the Tariq Cohen for the Chicago Bears. So I'm a big Juju fan anyway. 47 yards, 4 receptions. Okay, well, I mean, that's not like great, but still that's good. That's to 199 on the Terrell Suggs. Jamal Williams, Tre'Davious White. There's a little Dak Prescott coming out for you. Sammy Watkins. John Elway, MVP. Insert. Followed by a Tre'Davious White autograph for the Buffalo Bills. I'm seriously not sure what is going on with the Bills. Like, what are they? I don't know. I don't think I would have made that quarterback switch. Ardarius Stewart, Noah Brown, Frank Gore, Danny Woodhead, and 18% off your already overpriced by more than 18% NFL shop order. There is James Conner and rookie introduction insert for my Pittsburgh Steelers. Brad Kaya to 199 for the Lions. And there's Juju. Nathan Peterman, Rashad Matthews, Jared Cook. Odell Beckham Jr. Illumination insert for the Giants. Isaiah McKenzie to 275 for the Broncos. Josh Malone, Josh Reynolds, Will Fuller, and Darren Lee. Kevin White to 199 for the Bears. Pat Mahomes, Derek Barnett, Phillip Rivers, Latavius Murray. Richard Sherman for the Seahawks on the Rise Up insert. Green Scope, Tariq Cohen to 99 for the Bears. Carlos Henderson, Muhammad for the Titans, Landry for the Dolphins, and Shepard for the Giants. Noah Brown to 75 for the Cowboys with cracked ice. Solomon Thomas, Sidney Jones, David Johnson, Des Bryant. LaShawn McCoy to 275 for the Bills. Zay Jones, Adoree Jackson. Closing in on it. We're getting near the end of this half case anyway. Julian Edelman, Spencer Ware. T.Y. Hilton to 149 for the Colts. Joe Williams, another Kareem Hunt. Duke Johnson, Mohamed Sanu. We'll just keep Aaron Donald now. He can start the new one. He can start the new stack. Martellus, man. Every time I see Martellus Bennett, it just makes me mad. After that whole deal, you know, slamming the Packers doctor and then showing up to play for the Patriots a couple of days later. Todd Gurley to 75 for the Rams. Marcus May, Jonathan Allen, Jordan Howard, DeAndre Hopkins. Joe Williams for the 49ers. So it looks like that our case hit, which is the RPA, Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey, Zach Ertz, Tyreek Hill. Looks like that is in the second half of this particular case, because we didn't see it come out. Duke Johnson to 275 for the Browns. David Moore, Jeremy McNichols, Michael Crabtree, Paul Perkins. Okay, we have way too many refractors to recap, so because it's literally like half the cards in the set are refractors. There's an insane number of them this year. We've got a lot of color too. You guys can jump into chat and let me know if you want to go through the color again or not. It's a lot. It's that big stack right there. It's all of color. This we do have to deal with. Our rewards points, which replaced one of our hits because boo Panini. Nobody wanted that, but we got it anyway. And that is not where I meant to go, because that was the start of the baseball Hight Tek spreadsheet that I never finished. So I need to go get the list of football teams, which is not on that spreadsheet. So I wonder where I put it. Let's try again. We'll just open one from the 15th that is in here and copy and paste them from that. See, I'm so used to having that spreadsheet. Like, I think this is the first break I've ever done where I didn't have the spreadsheet sitting there. I'm so used to having it. It's just second nature to roll right over there and grab it. But we didn't have it tonight because I didn't finish it. And, all right. So, now we need to buzz over here. And that is on the wrong page. Let's try that. Now we're on the right page. That was where I was checking somebody's invoice earlier, trying to make sure it was working right. Now, let's take a look. Make sure all of our teams are in here. I'm going to scroll down through here so you guys can see that I did manage to cut and paste all 32 of our NFL teams into our little box here on random.org. Since we have 32 things, I see no reason to hit random multiple times. We're going to hit it one time. Whatever team is on top is going to take that Panini Rewards Point, 150 Rewards Point cards. And it's my Pittsburgh Steelers. And you will see down here at the bottom there is our date and time stamp. I don't know what the heck time zone UTC is, but anyway, you can see we just did it. And you watched it live, so you know anyway. But, yeah, I always show that. So let's go back to here and recap our hits. And let's get this going. All right, so again, shipping on this, guys, I'm expecting will probably be in the Monday to Tuesday range. That's what I'm thinking right now. This rewards point card, which sadly replaced one of our hits, random just awarded it to the Steelers. I was just doing that to show you I wrote on the sleeve and not the card, because some people get really upset when you write on the card, even when they're just things like that. So let's recap our hits. I'm going to just flip them for you once and twice, and because we've already looked at them all. But hey, somewhere along the way, somebody will watch the recorded version and want to go straight to the recap, because that's what I do when I miss them live. I think I hit the camera. Let's try that again. And this will just make it easier. Look at all those Eagles going by there. Asked for the Eagles and you got a lot. Oh, I forgot to go the checklist on Corey Davis. I mean, we know, right, that it's a Titan, but yeah, I do want to do the checklist and I forgot to do that. So let's take a little trip, and I've got to get off of the page that I'm on because I had to use that earlier for, I think, one of the recorded breaks was 2011 Prime Signatures. So let's get where we need to go and look this one up. So many drop-down menus. What's the card set on this bad boy? Rookie Autograph Prizm. Dun, dun, right there. And it was card number 25, which is right there. Corey Davis. Why is Rodney Adams in green? That's weird, isn't it? Kind of, a little bit. Anyway, so we can see right there, Corey Davis, that's our redemption. He is for the Tennessee Titans, which we knew that he was, but it's still the right way to do it. Go to the checklist and take care of it. Looks like it's an open edition, an unnumbered edition would appear to be the case. Now I don't remember which one of these we had looked at and which ones we hadn't. Oh, with those we have, because there's the rewards point. All right, so our redemption, Corey Davis, Titans. And what have I got going on right there? I hit the camera again, I suppose. Actually, I just hit the cord and moves it anyway. Bucky Hodges. Jamal Adams. Kareem Hunt, nice one for the Chiefs. Gerald Everett. Cracked Ice, D'Angelo Henderson. Isaiah Ford. Raekwon McMillan. And Leonard Fournette for the Jags. And then that huge stack of color right there. And then, of course, a ginormous stack of refractors because they're just like everywhere. They're going to take over the house. So that is it for tonight, guys. Again, this entire break was from eBay 11/16 end date. I know the spreadsheets weren't up, but I think we should all, I think everybody's probably okay and on the same page, and we know we're good there. As soon as I log off here, I'm going to start attempting to upload the break from the 14th, which was hoops and something. I've already forgotten what. Isn't that awful? Hoops and something will go up first. Then the break from the 15th will upload. Then the break from tonight will upload. So that's kind of what we're looking at. And thank you so much. I appreciate you bidding with me, breaking with me, keeping me company in chat. I apologize again for all the horrible internet issues we have had all week. And I'm knocking wood. Hopefully Time Warner's got us fixed on that. We won't have to deal with it again. That's what I hope anyway. So, all right, guys. Thank you. Have a great rest of your night. I will get this out to you as soon as I can. And as soon as we've got 24 hours of stable internet, I will start listing breaks again and we'll be back at it. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.